In 1970, the Netherlands was a country that had fully rebuilt itself. The difficult years after World War II were in the past. Cities that were once rubble were now bustling with life. People felt a new sense of hope and pride. To celebrate this remarkable recovery, the Royal Dutch Mint decided to do something special. They issued the very first modern commemorative coin. This wasn't just a piece of money, it was a symbol. It was a way of saying, we are back, and we remember our journey. This coin marked the 25th anniversary of the liberation of the Netherlands, a powerful reminder of peace and freedom. The coin was a 10 guilder piece, struck from solid silver. On one side, it featured the portrait of Queen Juliana. This showed the continuity of the Dutch monarchy, a symbol of stability for the people. On the other side was a special design commemorating the liberation. This design was simple yet powerful, capturing the spirit of a nation that had endured so much and emerged stronger. Holding this coin was like holding a piece of history. It connected the prosperity of 1970 with the struggles of 1945. It was a tangible link between generations, a small metal disc that told a very big story about resilience and national identity. For the Dutch people, this coin was more than just currency. It was a celebration of 2.5 decades of peace. After the darkness of the war, this period was a golden age of rebuilding, social progress, and growing prosperity. The coin was a way for the government to honor the hard work and sacrifice of its citizens. It also set a new precedent. From this point forward, the Netherlands would use commemorative coins to mark its most important moments. These coins would become a beautiful and lasting record of the country's journey, its values, and its heroes. This first coin was incredibly popular. People who had never collected coins before wanted one. It wasn't just for numismatists, it was for everyone. Fathers and mothers bought them to give to their children, a way to teach them about their country's history. The success of the 1970 coin showed the Royal Dutch Mint that there was a real appetite for these special issues. It opened the door for a whole new era of Dutch numismatics. The tradition that started here would continue for decades, creating a rich tapestry of coins that tell the story of the Netherlands. Following the success of the first commemorative coin, the silver 10 guilder became a regular feature of Dutch life. Throughout the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, these coins were issued to mark a variety of important events. Each one was a small work of art, designed to capture a specific moment in the nation's history. They were like little time capsules, preserving memories in shiny silver. When a new coin was released, it was an event. People would talk about the design, the person it honored, and the story behind it. These coins were a shared cultural experience, connecting everyone from Amsterdam to Maastricht. Many of these 10 guilder coins celebrated the royal family, the House of Orange-Nassau. For example, in 1973, a coin was issued to celebrate Queen Juliana's 25th year on the throne. This was a moment of national pride, and the coin reflected that. Later, in 1980, another special coin marked her abdication and the investiture of her daughter, Queen Beatrix. This double portrait coin was very clever, showing both the outgoing and incoming queen. It symbolized a smooth and stable transition of power, something the Dutch value highly. These royal coins were a way for the people to feel connected to their monarchy. But the 10 guilder coins weren't only about royalty. They also honored other important aspects of Dutch life. In 1976, a coin was released to commemorate the birth of William of Orange, the founding father of the Netherlands. This coin looked back centuries, reminding people of the struggle for independence that forged their nation. Another coin, issued in 1979, celebrated the Union of Utrecht, a key treaty that unified the northern provinces. These coins were like history lessons you could hold in your pocket. They told stories of bravery, diplomacy, and the long road to becoming the country the Netherlands is today. The themes became even more diverse over time. Some coins celebrated Dutch ingenuity and culture. For instance, a coin might honor a famous Dutch painter, a scientific breakthrough, or an important anniversary in the country's maritime history. Each design was carefully chosen to reflect a core part of the Dutch identity. The artists who designed these coins were some of the best in the country. They used modern styles to create images that were both beautiful and meaningful. For collectors and ordinary citizens alike, These silver 10 guilder coins were a wonderful way to track the story of their nation through the decades. While the 10 guilder coins were perfect for many occasions, some events were so big they needed something more. For these truly monumental milestones, the Royal Dutch Mint introduced the 50 guilder coin. These coins were much larger and heavier than their 10 guilder counterparts, and they were also struck in silver. Their impressive size gave artists a bigger canvas to work with, allowing for more detailed and ambitious designs. The first one appeared in 1982, and it immediately signaled that this series was reserved for the most significant moments in the life of the nation. The 50 guilder coins often marked major state anniversaries. For example, in 1982, the first coin in the series celebrated 200 years of diplomatic and trade relations between the Netherlands and the United States. This was a big deal, highlighting the long friendship between the two nations. The coin's design beautifully captured this partnership. Another major coin, issued in 1998, commemorated the Treaty of Munster, which officially ended the 80 Years' War and recognized Dutch independence. These coins were powerful symbols of the Netherlands' place on the world stage, celebrating its history of diplomacy and peace. Royal events were also given the 50 guilder treatment. Queen Beatrix's 50th birthday in 1988 was marked with a special 50 guilder coin. This was more than just a personal celebration. It was a national one. The coin was a way for the country to express its affection and respect for its monarch. The larger format allowed for a particularly elegant and modern portrait of the Queen. These coins became cherished keepsakes, passed down through families as a memento of a shared national experience. They were a grand gesture for a grand occasion. The series also embraced important cultural and social milestones. A particularly memorable 50 guilder coin was issued in 1994 to honor the Benelux partnership between Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg. This coin was unique because it was a joint issue, with all three countries releasing a similar design. It celebrated 50 years of economic cooperation and friendship between the neighbors. This showed that Dutch identity was also tied to its European relationships. The 50 Guilder series, which ran until the end of the Guilder era, stands as a powerful testament to the biggest stories of the late 20th century Netherlands. While silver coins told the story of modern Holland, gold coins connected the country to a much deeper past. The gold 10 guilder, also known as the trade ducat, has a history that stretches back centuries. This wasn't a commemorative coin in the modern sense, but it was a special and highly valued piece of Dutch heritage. First minted in the early 19th century, these gold coins were used for international trade. They were a symbol of Dutch economic power and reliability. Their design remained almost unchanged for over 200 years, which is remarkable. The classic design of the gold 10 guilder is instantly recognizable. On one side, it features the reigning monarch, but it's the other side that is truly iconic. It shows the Dutch coat of arms, a crowned lion with a sword and a bundle of arrows. The inscription around the edge reads, Koninkrijk der Nederlanden, meaning Kingdom of the Netherlands. The consistent design and high gold content made these coins trusted all over the world. Even after they were no longer used as regular currency, the Royal Dutch Mint continued to strike them for investors and collectors who appreciated their history and beauty. In the modern era, the Mint found ways to blend this long tradition with commemorative themes. While the classic design was usually maintained, special issues were sometimes created. For example, in 2013, a unique gold 10 guilder was issued to mark the abdication of Queen Beatrix and the accession of King Willem-Alexander. This coin was special because it was the last gold 10 guilder to feature Queen Beatrix. It was the end of an era. These occasional commemorative gold coins are highly sought after by collectors because they combine the prestige of gold with a specific historical moment. The tradition of the gold ducat continues even in the Euro era. The Royal Dutch Mint still issues gold ducats, but they are now primarily for the collector market. They maintain the classic design of the knight with sword and arrows, a direct link to the coins used by Dutch merchants hundreds of years ago. This shows how deeply the Dutch people value their history. The gold 10 guilder ducat is more than just a coin. It's a symbol of the Netherlands' long and proud history as a global trading nation. It represents a legacy of trust, quality, and endurance that has lasted for centuries. So, the year 2002 was, honestly, a monumental turning point for the Netherlands and, well, much of Europe. The beloved guilder was replaced by the euro. This was a huge change, not just economically, but, also culturally. People had to say goodbye to the coins and banknotes they had grown up with. But actually, this change also brought a new opportunity. The Royal Dutch Mint could now create a whole new series of commemorative coins in euros. The 5 and 10 euro coins, often struck in silver and gold, became the new standard for celebrating Dutch history and culture. One of the most ambitious and, I'd say, beloved series of the Euro era is the UNESCO World Heritage Series. The Netherlands is home to many unique cultural and natural sites recognized by UNESCO, and the Mint decided to honor them on coins. Each year, a new 5 euro coin would be released, dedicated to a specific site. The series has celebrated places like the Rietveld Schroederhaus, which is really an icon of modern architecture, the historic windmills of Kinderdijk, and the Wadden Sea, a unique natural habitat. These coins are like a tour of the Netherlands' greatest treasures, encouraging people to appreciate their own heritage. Beyond the UNESCO series, the new Euro commemoratives have covered a wide range of themes. There have been coins celebrating famous Dutch artists like Rembrandt and Mondrian, honoring the 400th anniversary of the discovery of Manhattan by Henry Hudson, and marking important European events like the Treaty of Rome. These 5 and 10 euro coins are often designed with incredible creativity. The Mint holds competitions, inviting artists to submit modern and abstract designs. This has resulted in some truly innovative and beautiful coins that, honestly, push the boundaries of what a coin can look like. The transition to the euro did not mean the end of royal commemoratives. Important events in the lives of the royal family continue to be celebrated on special coins. The wedding of King Willem-Alexander and Queen Maxima in 2002 was marked with a beautiful 10 euro coin. The abdication of Queen Beatrix in 2013 was honored with another. These coins continue the long tradition of linking the nation's story with the story of its monarchy. In the euro era, Dutch commemorative coins have found a new voice, using a new currency to tell the timeless stories of the Netherlands. In recent years, Dutch commemorative coins have continued to reflect what is important to the people of the Netherlands right now. They tackle contemporary themes and celebrate modern achievements, showing that the country's history is still being written. The coins issued between 2021 and 2023 are a perfect example of this. They look at everything from medical science and sports to social history, proving that a small metal disc can capture the spirit of the times. These coins are not just about looking back, they are about celebrating the present and looking toward the future. A great example is the 2021 coin honoring Anton Geesink, the legendary Dutch judoka. This coin celebrated the 60th anniversary of his World Championship victory in Japan. Geesink was a national hero, the first non-Japanese person to win this title. The coin wasn't just about sports, it was about breaking barriers and showing the world what a small country could achieve. The design was dynamic and modern, capturing the energy of judo. It was a way to inspire a new generation with a story of discipline, respect, and incredible strength, values that are important in Dutch society. Another fascinating coin from this period tackled a more complex social topic. In 2022, the Mint issued a coin to commemorate 100 years of the Criterion Student Cinema in Amsterdam. This wasn't just about a movie theater. Criterion was founded by students during World War II as a form of resistance. After the war, it became a unique organization run entirely by students to fund their education. The coin celebrated this spirit of independence, entrepreneurship, and social responsibility. It told a story about how young people can create their own opportunities and contribute to their community in a meaningful way. The themes of these recent coins show a real connection to modern Dutch life. They are designed to start conversations and make people think. Whether it's honoring a sports hero, celebrating a unique social enterprise, or marking a scientific discovery, these coins have a social impact. They bring important stories into the public eye and onto a platform that is both official and accessible. For collectors and the general public, these coins are a vibrant and relevant reflection of what it means to be Dutch in the 21st century. They are a testament to a living, evolving culture. The story of Dutch coins is not limited to Europe. The Kingdom of the Netherlands includes several islands in the Caribbean. and for many years, a group of them were known as the Netherlands Antilles. This political entity had its own currency and a unique identity. However, in 2010, the Netherlands Antilles was dissolved, and the islands took on new constitutional statuses. To mark the end of this era, a special commemorative coin was issued in 2024. This coin was a farewell, a poignant tribute to a chapter of Dutch Caribbean history that had come to a close. This farewell coin is rich with symbolism. It was designed to honor the shared history and the unique cultures of the islands of Curaçao, Sint Maarten, Bonaire, Saba, and Sint Eustatius. The design of the coin carefully incorporates elements that represent each of the islands, such as local flora, fauna, or iconic landmarks. It is a visual tapestry of the Caribbean part of the kingdom. The coin serves as a reminder of the bonds that once united these islands under a single political structure, while also acknowledging their new separate paths forward. It is a coin about memory, change, and respect. The issuance of this coin is significant because it officially closes a numismatic chapter. For decades, the Netherlands Antilles had its own beautiful coins, featuring Queen Beatrix on one side and local motifs on the other. These coins are now a part of history. The farewell coin acts as a final punctuation mark on that series. It's a piece that collectors of Dutch Caribbean coins will see as essential for completing their collection. It's not just a coin about an ending, but also a bridge to the new currencies and coins now used on the different islands. For the people of the islands and for the Dutch in Europe, this coin has a deeper meaning. It acknowledges a complex colonial history, but focuses on the shared cultural heritage that remains. It's a gesture of friendship and a recognition of the lasting connections between the different parts of the Dutch kingdom. The farewell coin is a beautiful example of how numismatics can be used to navigate sensitive historical moments with grace. It doesn't erase the past, but instead commemorates it in a way that is respectful and forward-looking, honoring all the people and places involved in the story. When the euro was introduced, it came with a fantastic idea. Each country could design its own national side for the regular circulating coins. But even more exciting was the creation of the €2 commemorative coin. These are special versions of the regular €2 coin that are legal tender everywhere in the Eurozone. The Netherlands, like other member countries, uses these coins to celebrate important national events. Because they circulate freely, they are the most visible and widely collected commemorative coins of all. They are a wonderful way to share a piece of Dutch culture with all of Europe. The Netherlands has issued a variety of €2 commemorative coins. A very popular one was released in 2013 to celebrate the abdication of Queen Beatrix and the accession of King Willem-Alexander. This coin had a clever design with both of their profiles. If you were traveling in Spain or Italy, you might get this Dutch royal coin as change from your coffee. This is what makes the €2 commemoratives so special. They turn every European's pocket into a small traveling museum of the continent's shared history and diverse cultures. Some €2 coins are part of a Europe-wide program. For example, there have been joint issues to celebrate the anniversary of the Treaty of Rome or 30 years of the EU flag. For these, every country in the Eurozone releases a coin with the same design on one side, but with their country's name written in their own language. This creates a powerful sense of unity. When the Netherlands participates, it is showing its commitment to the European project. It's a small but significant way of saying, we are Dutch and we are also European. These coins are incredibly popular, not just with serious collectors, but with everyday people. Many people enjoy trying to collect one from each country. It's like a treasure hunt across Europe. The Dutch €2 commemoratives are a key part of this phenomenon. They celebrate milestones that are deeply important to the Netherlands, but they share those stories with millions of people across the continent. They are ambassadors for Dutch heritage, traveling from hand to hand, from country to country, and spreading a little bit of the Netherlands wherever they go. When you look back at the history of modern Dutch commemorative coins, from the first silver 10 guilder in 1970 to the latest euro issues, you see more than just a collection of metal discs. You see the story of a nation. Each coin is a chapter in that story, marking moments of celebration, remembrance, and change. They are a tangible connection to the past, a way to hold a piece of history in your hand. These coins have honored queens and kings, celebrated peace and freedom, and showcased the Netherlands' incredible contributions to art, science, and culture. The appeal of these coins is broad. For serious numismatists, Dutch coins are admired for their high quality and innovative designs. The Royal Dutch Mint has a reputation for artistic excellence, often pushing the boundaries with modern and abstract art. But the appeal goes far beyond the collector community. For everyday Dutch people, these coins are a source of national pride. They are accessible pieces of art that celebrate a shared identity. When a new coin is issued, it becomes a topic of conversation, a small event that brings people together. These coins also serve as a historical record. They chart the country's journey from the post-war recovery to its role in the European Union. They reflect the changing values of society, with themes evolving from purely state and royal matters to include social enterprises, sports heroes, and environmental heritage. The transition from the guilder to the euro is clearly documented, with the coins themselves telling the story of this monumental economic and cultural shift. They are a beautiful and enduring timeline of the modern Netherlands. Ultimately, Dutch commemorative coins are a testament to the country's love for its own story. They show a nation that is proud of its history, engaged with its present, and optimistic about its future. Whether it's a large silver 50 guilder piece, a classic gold ducat, or a circulating €2 coin, each one carries a message. It speaks of resilience, creativity, and a deep appreciation for the heritage that makes the Netherlands unique. They are much more than money. They are a legacy cast in metal, preserving the soul of a nation for generations to come.